All right, let's get back to see when I talk on YouTube, it's because I get feedback from other people. See, I don't get to listen to other people because I'm isolated by scientists, and I'm not a NASA scientist that puts surveillance equipment into other people's domiciles. So I'm not, and I don't analyze the information at White Sands or Los Alamos or Fort Huachuca, right? So when I listen to people, I have to truly listen. I have to hear people, Jesus help. And, since I'm the one who's the molecular structure that shares spirit with Lord Jesus Christ, Adam, Moses, David, Jesus, John, then I really listen and I hear people. Okay. It is, like Lord Solomon, and since I'm the seed of Proverbs and me and the spirit of Solomon are connected through a father-son relationship, then, it is wrong to acquit the guilty and deny justice to the innocent. The poor plead for mercy and the rich answer of insults, and the wealthy are fools who see their wealth as a high wall of safety. Okay, so I'm the eternal faithful one. I'm the one that people pray to help us save ourselves from the demon inside, from the selfishness, the wanting to be all powerful, to kill God and have a virtual presence in everybody's house and have them all fighting over the devil's money, right? And so I'm an extraordinarily exceptional human being, and that's why my brain works the way it does, and I can process information when I analyze it and process it and understand and tell people you shouldn't do that because here's why. Better than Oppenheimer, Feynman, Einstein, todos as people that think they're los más inteligentes because they are manipulating matter and inventing stuff and then manipulating people with money and feel powerful, right? So it's completely obvious to anybody who has half a working brain cell. This guy's the Messiah. Jesus isn't saying he's God. Jesus is saying that God is omniscient, omnipotent, and the faithful spirit of the Lord is the Alpha and the Omega, the first man to give us faith in God. And he will always be that spirit until the end of time and life eternal, being eternal, grace being infinite. When we mingle souls, I get to mingle with that soul, even if we're part of a supernova or a black hole, right? So you have the privilege, okay, to breathe the same air that I breathe, to drink water from the clouds like I drink, but we don't have good water to drink from the clouds because of mass murderers who put poison in our clouds. But if we listen to Earl and live the Lord's Prayer, we'll have less poison in our clouds, right? Because he loves you, right? He completely and utterly adores you. He loves you like no other person that you ever conceived or thought that could love you ever, okay? Like, my son Patrick the other day, he asked me, Dad, why Amy and all this stuff, and he questioned me, and I'm like, inside I want to sit there and why didn't you ask, have you ever asked your mom, why did you lie to the courts and take money to go to the bars to have sex with those ridiculous drug-dealing lesbians instead of, stay home with Dad and try really hard just to appreciate his affection and not let what happened to you sexually, and abuse you. Did you ever ask her quantitative questions about, why do I always get asked the questions? And Noah won't sit there and tell his mom, if you would have stayed with Dad and kept taking all your money and using it at the bars to fuck those assholes in Cochise County, I would have wanted to knock your face through the wall just like he wanted to when you accused him of having a sexual relationship with Natalie, right? But I don't do that, okay? But they have to analyze my brain and say, why didn't he do this? Because I know that both their mothers will be interposed by Pentagon perverts that you guys all want to keep you safe with their cameras and your money, right? It's blatantly obvious, right? Okay. So I don't want to hear it from people like Cher and Jimmy Kimmel and Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck and Matt Damon and Taylor Swift and Beyonce. I want to hear it from you folks, okay? I'm sick of Vivica Fox. I'm sick of Ice-T. I'm sick of Ice Cube. I'm sick of Gerard Butler. I'm sick of Ryan Reynolds. Take your $15 and shove it up your phone, right? You little prick. I mean, could you drop half a testicle for just one day so I could heal and enjoy my testicles for the first time in my life with a faithful woman? I mean, seriously, is that too much to fucking ask? Huh? Hugh Jackman. Sing a show tune to him, damn it, and get him to be a real nice guy and stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me, right? Holy fucking cow, right? Oh, Marley boys, I'm extraordinarily disappointed in you. Okay? My cousin Bob didn't have the same brain damage that you have from technology, okay? And was not nearly as faithful and, the temple for a soul like Haile Selassie, that all his information was manipulated, and Bob did the best he could. I completely adore Bob Marley, right? I completely adore all of you, okay? But you appreciate some kids a little bit more than the others. When one kid will get up without fear of dying to try to help us all live the Lord's Prayer worldwide, you appreciate that kid a lot of it more than Adolf Hitler. Okay. And if you're not doing a damn thing to help us live the Lord's Prayer today, I appreciate him a lot more than I can appreciate you, because we're judged by our deed, like Jesus said, right? Because 2 and 2 is 4, life's eternal, grace is infinite. Like the Buddha said on your Escape to Which Mountain, to Which Rainrock Johnson, we are what we do, right? The Buddha said that. Well, the Buddha and many other people. Somebody just wrote that down and said the Buddha said it and then quoted it and then say, I need money for that. It's copyrighted, right? Because you're a complete idiot, right? Earl, I'm me, okay? I'm Ralph Earl Parsons Jr., okay? Who's milking this duck? You want to get up and stand for the Lord's Prayer without fear and do it the best of your ability every day? Then you get up and do it. Otherwise, don't bitch about it. Just let me clean this motherfucking hellhole up, all right? While you sit and watch. Otherwise, okay, shut the fuck up. You have nothing to contribute to the conversation. You go write a dysfunctional song about sex and call it a love song. Okay? No, we're not talking about The Cure's love song. I like that song. That's about somebody committing suicide because they're depressed because the world sucks. Obviously, because we're not living the Lord's Prayer, right? Okay? So, you guys, since you were not given the Lord's Prayer from cradle to grave, and since I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer, and I had to dive in hell to clean this shithole up so we could all live the Lord's Prayer, I obviously understand. Guys, I know why you're such a little turd bag. I know why you're such a home invading child molester. I know why you want the ring and other things to keep your camera safe and your phone safe and the numbers you call money on your phone safe, because you have been denied the Lord's Prayer by your own ego and by other assholes that have an ego problem that's connected to you. I don't have that ego problem. That's why I'm the Lord and not Tyler Perry's imagination, right? Hello, McBurger, McFly. See, and so, guys, I'm not hard to understand. I'm real easy to understand, okay? And if you love me, if you really, really love me, you'll give Grandpa a call and say, Grandpa, can I talk to Dad? Okay. But if you don't really love me, okay, I'll never get that call, right? And if you understand that I really love you, you'll say, Ralph, this is Amy. Can I talk to Early or Ralphie, Earl? Or in Steffi, you will call up and say, Ralph, can I talk to Earl? You guys know my phone number. You can look at it. Dad's had the same phone number for 30 some odd years. Lived the same place for 30 years. And I've been here since 2011, right? So if you really, really love me and you're not a celebrity who's afraid of being Chadwick Boseman or Kobe Bryant, right? They're not afraid. No. Guys, that's all Rockefeller's manipulation and trapping them in their egos. All they have to do is publicly recognize me, and everything in the world will radically change. I set it up that way. Well, because I'm like Jesus, and they're like David Rockefeller. Okay. He said it. They'll gladly kill over me and my grandpa's money and watch you and Jesus die, Parsons. And I was like, no, man, they'll change. The moment I give Barack Obama an opportunity to no longer be Judas and be more like Jesus, he'll take it. No, he won't. Just like it says in the parables in the Bible, I'll send you the good son, and he'll come and redeem the gospels and share the glory and the beauty of the gospels with you. But you won't live it with him. You'll try to kill him and replace his faithful love with your pathetic ego. How's Stephen Hawking's theory of everything of you? Anybody else want to win a Nobel Prize? Okay. Anyone? Bueller? Want to watch that old Big Bang Theory and try to figure out what the fuck's going on in their little gray noggins? Okay. You know what's going on. It's like they actually they break everything down to the most minute detail. And when they told me that stuff in Sierra Vista, it's like this happens to the limbic system doing this as. Isn't that the way God put everything together so we feel that good when we're having sex? Guys, I'm an emotional person. No one's more emotional than me. No one's more romantic than me. Okay? I don't get stronger as I survive your selfish abuse. It's my strength because I'm a beautiful, amazing lover that gets me through this and keeps me strong. I shouldn't have to be this tired and this tough because you guys should all be loving more like me and fucking less like you. Max and Emmy's mom. Did you get it yet? Get it yet? Ooh, my secret, new edition. Ooh, do a double take. I'm funny. What the fuck you guys know for funny? Okay, do you get it? Okay. So, no, I don't worry. I don't sit around anymore. I used to could because they mind fucked me at the age of 4 and had me had this romantic dreams of this pot of gold at the end of the rainbow and a brown-eyed girl, right? And ever since the mindfuck of the 4-year-old with Jennifer Lopez didn't show up by the time she was engaged to Alex Rodriguez, I knew that wasn't coming. But I knew there are 8 billion people on the planet. I knew once we're living the Lord's Prayer and it's obvious that I'm the Messiah and everybody wants me to live a long, healthy life, that there would most likely be a very attractive woman that I'm physically attracted to that could be emotionally stable enough for me to have a faithful relationship till I'm 104, maybe more. So I didn't sit around all night and day thinking about it, going, when will my princess come? I need the sexual love I never got for 58 years. Yeah, I don't do that. I just sit there and go, okay, when everything's working out for everybody, it'll work out for me too. You know, like Jesus when he fed the 5,000? Kind of like that. Only I've been feeding 5 billion and I've been doing it for 15 years. And these crazy professional basketball players are selling automobiles for CarMax. What the hell's wrong with these people? They don't know what the hell's wrong with these people. You know, they're crazy. That's what's wrong with these people. If you were crazy, would you be able to tell me you were crazy? Okay, well, go Moscow on the Hudson. Okay, guys, I love you very much. We'll talk tomorrow morning. Peace out.